Rogers Show, starring Roy Rogers, King of the Cowboys, Trigger, his golden Palomino, and Dale Evans, Queen of the West, with Pat Brady, his comical sidekick, and Roy's wonder dog, Bullet.
Hey, what's the idea? We almost piled into you.
What are you stopping here for?
I found it. I found it at last. Doodlebug, at last I found you. Take a look at this. Ain't it a beauty?
What is it?
Only the best cotton-picking, divining rod Doodlebug or dowser you ever did see. From now on, we're going to find water, gold, and everything.
Everything except time to use it. Don't forget we have to go by and see Marv Hanley before we go back to Dale's restaurant.
Yes, and a restaurant can't make any money while you go looking for Doodlebug.
Why, when I get this divining rod warmed up, we're going to...
That came from the Hanley Ranch.
Maybe Marv's getting a little handy with his guns again.
Julia, let go of that barrel. I swear I'll pull that trigger again.
Not going to kill Billy's dog.
Julia, let go! What's the idea? What are you doing here?
What's wrong with him, anyhow?
He tried to shoot the dog, Billy's pet.
That's all right, Bullet. That rattler got his comeuppance.
I know Marv's easy with his gun, but why the dog? He said it turned renegade and killed one of our sheep. Says it's happened before.
Pat, go get that pelt.
Look, Roy, why are you always sticking your nose in things that don't concern you? That hound killed 4 of my best sheep.
There's your killer. We hunted him down this morning.
How can you be sure that mountain lion's responsible?
Because we found part of a sheep up near his den with your mark on it.
We were just on our way here to tell you about it when we heard the shooting.
Roy, Marv just isn't safe behind a gun. He was aiming at the dog while Billy was petting it.
You don't think I'd shoot Billy? Why, I could hit the eye of a pigeon at 400 yards.
Julia, you better take Billy and go back to the house. Dale, you go along with him. I want to have a talk with Marv.
Okay. Come on, Billy.
I'll go out back, Mom.
All right.
Marv, your wife's right. You're not safe behind that gun. That's a loyal and a hard-working dog. Not only that, he's your son's pet. You were going to kill him for nothing.
Well, I didn't know about that mountain lion.
No, and you didn't bother to find out either. Too bad there isn't a law that says you can't kill your own dog. But, Marv, there is a law of decency.
Howdy, John.
Howdy, Dale. Is my sister in?
Yes, I just left her. Here comes Marv. Don't start anything.
Well, Dunk, did you drop around to get your usual handout?
I came to see my sister and my nephew.
Yeah, and maybe tap her for the grocery money like you usually do.
Haven't you caused enough trouble already today? You better go, Dunk. Marv's in one of his moods.
I wish I could get enough money to take Julie and the boy out of the country, away from that rattler.
He won't hurt Julia or the boy. Run along, Dunk.
What's the matter, Dale?
Marv was being his usual friendly self to his brother-in-law.
You know what, Roy? It ain't fair me working around here when I could take this divining rod and be making a fortune.
A fortune? You're fortunate to be working. Get in there and wash those dishes.
Oh, wait a minute, Dale. It's working. We're sitting on $1 million right here. Water! I found water! Whoop!
Wrong kind.
No, the right kind. And more than enough to really wash those dishes.
You're always taking the joy out of life. Double crosser.
Well, Dale, you have a couple of customers.
Oh, thanks, Roy. Hello, Doc. What'll it be?
Hamburgers and coffee?
Pat, fix a couple of hamburgers and some coffee.
Dale, I can't say much for the company now keeps.
No, and the mood he's in, he's liable to be talked into anything.
That's right. I sure hope he doesn't do anything foolish.
So do I.
All right, Roy. You're a full-fledged deputy now, and you can ride guard on the stage.
Thanks, Sheriff.
You know, I'm always glad to make you my deputy, but I can't see what you're worried about.
Oh, it's just a hunch.
Well, I know better than to argue with your hunches. Good luck.
See you later.
Your hunch was right, Roy. Yeah, be careful, Hank.
We'll have to get him to the dock fast.
How about some more coffee, Roy?
Thanks, Dale.
Here's the sheriff.
Well, Sheriff?
Anderson died without saying a word. He deserved it, Roy. He killed Hank. Besides, he's been mixed up in all kinds of shady deals. Only we've never been able to pin anything on him before.
Who do you figure was with him, Sheriff?
I don't know, Dale, but I've got a hunch Roy does. Was it Dunk right?
You might as well tell him, Roy.
Well, I can't be sure, Dale. He was wearing a bandana.
But you know his horse.
Yes?
Then it was Dunk. You know, I figured as much when I saw how they were being so cozy over at the saloon last night.
They were pretty cozy here, too. That's what gave Roy an idea something was up.
Come on, Roy. Let's pick up a couple of the boys and go look for him.
I'm going too.
Me too.
Now, wait a minute, Pat. Somebody has to stay here.
Oh, mustard and custard. I never get to do anything.
Here's your Doodlebug. The two men you called for the posse are waiting outside, Sheriff.
All right, let's go.
What do you want?
You're organizing the posse, ain't you?
Yes, but we've already got enough men.
Oh, now, just a minute, Rogers. I made a mistake yesterday. I'm sorry. I apologized to my boy this morning, but I'm not sure he forgave me. But don't make it too hard on me, Roy. I'm a citizen of this county. I pay taxes, and, well, I got a right to ride after a murder with the other citizens.
This outlaw may be your own brother-in-law, Marv. Do you think Julia would like it if you joined up with a posse to hunt him down?
He's an outlaw and a murderer, ain't he? All I want to do is help bring him back.
We'd like to bring him back alive.
Oh, no, I can take orders, same as anybody else. You try me.
Sheriff, every man deserves another chance.
Well, all right.
Thanks.
Marv, we're doing this against our better judgment. But a man can't prove he's changed unless he's given a chance. Let's go.
I don't know. You run along, Billy.
Well, right here's where they held up the stage. And the outlaw that got away rode off into that direction.
Right into those rocks. It won't be easy tracking him in there.
No. And if it's Dunk, he knows this country real well.
Not as well as I do. I've hunted over every bit of it. I know all the hideouts.
Well, so do Roy and I.
I just wanted to help.
If we need your help, we'll ask for it.
Right.
Sheriff, I know I nicked him.
Well, if he's bleeding, he won't be hard to follow.
Roy,
Yeah?
I'm worried. I'm worried about Julia and Billy.
You think maybe Julia knows who we're after?
Well, she might. That's why I think I ought to go back there and stay with her and that little fellow.
That might be a good idea. Dunk's wounded. No telling what condition will bring him back.
That's just what I was thinking. You better keep an eye on Marv.
Don't worry, I will. Like he stopped here. No more blood stains. He's either given himself first aid or the wound's clotted up.
Seems to me like he should be heading for water.
Yeah, if he had a canteen, it's probably empty by now.
Hey, Sheriff! There's a shack up ahead. I used to use it for a hunting cabin. Dunk knows about it, too.
Is there any water near it?
Sure, there's water in the cabin. I bet that's where Dunk's holed up. Want me to go scare him out?
No, we'll all go.
Just our luck, old-timer. They're headed for the only water in miles.
I don't see his horse, but keep that cabin cover anyway, boys.
If he's in there at the sink, I know how to get him. Aim right through the bottom half of the window.
I said we want him alive.
You gonna let Roy give us orders, Sheriff?
Yeah, now you stay put. Come on, Roy.
Well, it doesn't look like he's been here.
No, but it's a good place to break for grub. I'll go out and tell the boys.
He's not here, huh? What are we stopping for? Let's keep on pressing him.
Look, Marv, that outlaw's wounded. He hasn't any food and water. His horse is tired. We'll catch up with him sooner or later.
Yeah, what's the matter? Is your trigger finger itching? We're stopping for grub. Go out and tell the men and bring in some firewood.
You won't be needing this to get the wood.
You know, Roy, I'm kind of sorry we brought him along.
Looks like you and I ain't doing much good around here. Seems our best customers are riding with Roy and the sheriff. Say, I got a real good idea. If you can find water, you can find them. Let's go. Oh, don't be silly. No, I should have thought of this idea leaving 5 minutes sooner. Hello.
Pat?
Dale? I thought you were riding with Roy and the sheriff.
No, Pat, I'm over at Mrs. Hanley's. Julia and I are fixing to bake a batch of pies, but we've run out of flour. Why don't you toss a sack into Nellybelle and come on out here? Can't tell. We might let you eat supper with us.
But, Dale, I was just aiming to... Batch of pies? Supper? I'll be right there.
I knew that would get him. You'll like Pat, Julia. He's such good company, and he'll take your mind off Dunk.
It isn't just Dunk, it's Marv, too. I just can't understand what gets into him when he's behind a gun.
Oh, there's a lot of good in Marv, Julia, or you wouldn't have married him. Except he must leave guns alone, just like some men have to leave whiskey alone.
I could only make him see that.
Roy and I'll help you. Now, let's get to work, shall we?
Boy, that was a mighty fine supper, Mrs. Hanley. And a mighty fine pie, thanks.
Thanks yourself and Dale for bringing the flour.
Here, let me help you, Julia.
Hey, it looks like they enjoyed their victuals, too.
They've gotten mighty friendly, haven't they?
It's been a friendly evening, Dale. The most enjoyable Billy and I have had in a long time.
hope we get to Dunk before he does.
Dunk's never been into any trouble before, has he?
No, not what you'd call real trouble. I wouldn't say he was one of our best citizens. But holding up a stage, I never figured he'd go that far. I wonder what made him do it.
I've been wondering about that, too. Dale told me something that Dunk said once. Said he'd do anything to get enough money to take his sister and his nephew away from Marv.
He's probably as guilty as Dunk, and here he is safe on the side of the law. It doesn't hardly seem fair.
Sheriff. Sheriff. What's the matter? Marv Hanley's gone.
Good riddance.
Now, wait a minute. You know why he's gone? He wanted to get out ahead of the posse so he could corner Dunk himself.
Say, that's right.
Let's go, fellas.
Yeah, I know, old-timer. I'm thirsty, too. We ought to turn back. The posse'd never think of talking to myself. A man can go local without water. Fever.
That couldn't be Dunk.
No, he didn't have a rifle. Must be Hanley. Dunk got in his sights, he's dead.
What were you shooting at?
Nothing. Just doing a little practice. What about it?
You were so anxious to catch Dunk, now you've warned him with your shooting.
You yourself said he couldn't get away. Just a matter of time.
No need making it easy for him. You left the posse without permission. Now just keep right on going, home.
Look, I'm getting tired of being treated like a child. This is a manhunt, isn't it? After a murderer?
No, it's a lawful posse looking for an outlaw, and we're bringing him back alive to stand trial.
I'm sending you back for your own good, Hanley.
My own good. What's my family going to think?
They might think a lot of you if you weren't so anxious to gun down your own brother-in-law.
I see I don't stand a chance.
Let's see if we can pick up Dunk's trail.
All right.
Think you two better get back to the restaurant?
Not until the posse gets back, Julia. With Marv gone, you've got your hands full on this ranch. Pat, let you and I go out and water the stock.
Water? Did you say water? Give me a chance to make this divining rod work proper. Come on.
We won't be long, Julia.
Thank you. I'll have a good hot meal ready when you get back.
Wonderful.
Sheriff, I believe this is where Dunk slept last night. And it looks like he's circled back towards town.
Why would he do that?
Well, I can make one good guess. He's at the end of his rope. He's wounded, tired, and thirsty. And ever since he heard Hanley shot, he knows we're on his trail.
But why towards Mineral City?
I guess he figured that that's the last place we'd look for him. Sheriff, Marv Hanley's home is in that same direction.
That's right. We've got no time to lose. Come on. to catch Dunk.
Duncan? Your poor arm. I'll get some hot water and bandages.
Dunk, take a last look.
Marv, you're not going to shoot him. He's sick, maybe dying.
You stay out of this, Julia. Go on back in the kitchen. Dunk's a murderer.
So are you if you shoot him. Remember, you were wrong about Billy's dog.
I'll take your guns, Marv.
I'm a crazy coward, Roy. I'll be put away.
You're not a coward. You just won a great victory over yourself. Maybe now you'll know what guns are really for. To protect, not to kill.
No. You keep them, Roy. I can't handle them, and I know it.
I'll phone the doctor for Dunk.
All right, Sheriff.
Dad!
Billy, I promise you, someday you'll be proud of me. Julia, I'll do everything I can at Dunk's trial.
I guess we ain't needed here.
Roy, that's a wonderful thing to see. A man winning the fight over the evil in him.
Yes, and I've got a hunch Billy will be proud of him. Now what's Pat up to?
There's water here. My divining rod says so. What did I tell you?
You know what you've done, Pat?
I found water, that's what I've done.
Yeah, by digging into the Hanley's water pipe. Now all you have to do is buy him a new one.
Oh, no! Mustard and custard!
Happy trail to you until we meet again. Happy trail to you. Keep smiling until then. Happy trail.